If you want to start implementing interval theory into your own musical works, you want to look for opportunities to transition from what you know already to interval theory. And the simplest way to do this is by identifying the actual numbers in chromatic steps or half steps from one note to the next, either horizontally or vertically. That's a brilliant start for interval theory composers. Let me show you a 3-part major 7th chord. Sounds fancy, I know, but it's really just the root tone with the added scale tones 3 and 7 on top. So if we started on a C root, we want to add the E and the B. Let's transition to interval theory now and simply look at the distances from one note to the next. And I want to start with the lowest one. So from the C, we count all the chromatic steps or half steps before we reach the next higher note. In this case, it's the E. And the distance from C to E is 4 half steps. Now from the E, we start over and count the half steps until we get to the B. And in total, that's 7. Since we play all the 3 tones together, let's combine the 4 interval with the 7 interval to fully describe this structure in interval theory. It's a 4 plus 7. Every vertical structure can show up in different positions. So let's take the bottom note and put it up 1 octave. This changes the numbers to 7 plus 1. From the E to the B is 7 half steps. From the B to the C is 1. And we can do the same thing again and put the lowest note in an octave position. And this leads to a 1 plus 4. These are called position changes, or PCs in short. And here it comes. Once we know these numbers, we can start composing with those intervals, or interval combinations, ICs, as we call them. So let's look at a musical example that shows how we can put all this into action and create interesting music. I picked a piece that the first graduate of the academy wrote, Mark Berkowitz. So he wrote this sketch, and you are seeing all the labelings here. That is what he used as his ICs. And yes, they are position changes, so all of these guys are related. That is just a transposition of what he did before. And then he reused a lot of these structures and filled the canvas this way. There's literally nothing happening anymore. So let me just fade this out. But this is how you can connect intervallic thinking to the diatonic system and back, right? So all of those moments where out of a sudden a pure and straightforward triadic progression showed up, I truly believe everybody caught this, obviously, because it sticks out, right? This is fantastic. Everybody loves triads anyway. That is why everybody's using it. But the idea is also to have interesting stuff around it. And interval theory just provides a very freeing approach to this. Whatever you know about music theory or composition, I encourage you to look at your work and identify some numbers, horizontally and vertically. This will help you open your eyes and your mind to using interval theory in your own music. I hope this was helpful. If you want to dive deeper, please reach out to me. Best always, this was Frank. Bye.